Hello, welcome back. So in the last video, we have enabled field service lightning in our Salesforce org and we have created a service resource as well. So in this video, we will be setting up operating hours for our field service agents, and we will also uh, create the slots for them, time slots basically, and we will create a territory, service territory, and we will assign the territory to our service resource. So let's begin with creating the operating hours. So I'll just go to app launcher and I will search for operating hours and I will create a new entry. So I will give it a name as IST operating hours, and time zone I will be keeping it is same. You can change it as per your requirement. So I will save it. Now this is only representing the time zone. If you want to specifically give the shift timings, let's say from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., then you need to create the time slots. So I'll just create new here, and I will select for the Monday, and I will give a start time for 9 a.m. and end time as 5 p.m. It could be based upon your requirement and based upon your um, region or your company's business working hours. Okay, so here you can see one of the field is type and the value is normal. So normal is basically for the general shift, and if you want to include the time slots for the extra shift or night shift, you can make use of extended type. Okay, so I will just save it. Now the operating hours I have created. Now I will create a service territory and I will assign this operating hours to that territory. So again I will go to the app launcher and I will look for service territory and I will create a new entry. So let's say I will be saying Indian territory. Okay, and operating hours I will be giving here the IST operating hours, and I will just make it active. You can specify some specific address as well. I will save it. So now this is a territory which is having the operating hours. Now I want to assign this territory which is having these operating hours to my service resource. So I will just go to my service resource and I'll go to related, and here under the service territories I'll create a new entry. I will select for Indian territory here, territory type primary, and also you can specify separately as well operating hours, but if you have already assigned your operating hours to territory, you do not need to assign again. But if you have not assigned there, then you can assign here as well operating hours. And start date I'll give just today, end date is not mandatory, so no need to provide. I will just save it. So that is basically how you can create operating hours for your field service agents, how you can create the time slots for them, and how you can create the service territories and assign those territory or those operating hours to your service resources. So that was all about we are going to talk about in this video. In the next video we will be talking about work order and work order line items. Thank you.